Hey everyone, I'm Ross Chastain, and welcome back to another episode of Asphalt, presented by Fresh from Florida and powered by Like a Farmer Media. Now remember, these episodes can be found every other Thursday on the Like a Farmer YouTube page, as well as wherever you listen to your audio podcasts. We've got another great show for you today. We're going to look back at Pocono. We're going to take you out to Kansas and show you Trost Land Cattle. It's a little peek behind the curtain of a family-run operation there in Kansas. And then we'll look ahead to San Diego. But first, producer Ben, welcome back.
Thanks for having me back. After Pat's performance a couple weeks ago, I didn't think I was getting my seat back.
Ben needed a break, right? Ben's gone.
We missed you. What does Ben do?
Yeah, it seemed like it. All the flack I was getting for not being there. I didn't even catch an invite to the recording.
You weren't there. You're not.
I drove back that same day. I could have been there.
Were you there?
You
knew
I was not invited. I was not invited.
I don't even think Pat was invited.
That's your own
He just
doing.
showed up.
Yeah, because I heard you weren't going to be back in time. And I just kind of got left out of the loop on the plan. So, yeah, I guess we got beef like that. I didn't realize it. I thought this was going so well.
I mean, it's my podcast.
It is. Yeah. You got to make up your mind at some point. Like whether or not we're going to have the trophy here.
Look, that was all the way back at Fan Day that we took that down to Trackhouse and we haven't brought it back.
It is a lot easier to look at you though. We don't have to
It's a good problem to have.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I liked your idea though. We were talking before we turned the cameras on and we're like, we should have had a picture of the trophy.
Yeah.
There in its place.
Yeah. And memory.
Yeah.
Is it still at the shop?
It is.
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll have to do a trip down there.
Definitely saw it yesterday and did not think to grab it.
Wasn't top of mind.
It was not.
It's tough.
It was not. But good memories walking by it every time. That's
always.
why it's right here in front and center.
Yeah.
But the Coke machine's back there, so.
It is. It's not plugged in, but
it's not.
Lukewarm. Actually, I'd say probably very warm Cokes in there right now.
Yeah, look, it's hot in here.
It is.
We get it.
Yeah.
The fourth wall's almost done.
Yeah.
I say within the month, we've got our first climate controlled studio here at the farm.
Is it going to be loud though? Because if it's loud, we still have to turn it off.
No, it's going to be a mini split. It's going to be over there on the far wall. So
okay.
I say the far wall. It's like
Yes,
8 feet away.
Reaching for it.
I almost hit it with my hand. No, Scott should get that in after the Finney brothers get done with that fourth wall. So
I'm waiting for the day that we can finally insulate this and then we can sweep it and then we can.
Buddy, big cleaning coming.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it just because our camera equipment isn't going to be covered in spiders and dusts and all that.
I'm pretty sure you drive straight home after filming and take a shower.
I definitely change clothes. I probably should shower. Luckily, I have my dry boots here, so I can at least just swap into my other shoes and not get them dirty. But
another week of tight jeans.
I know.
Not boot cut.
I know. I will order some. Gotta look
for the boot cut.
I will order some.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it. You were at Pocono.
I was not at Pocono.
Just want you to say it every time. Did you watch?
I did watch. Yeah, I watched the last half.
Did you think you were just watching a repeat of the previous 2 weeks with the 11 winning?
Yeah, it kind of feels like it. I mean, just anytime the Toyotas are up front. I felt like they had a good mix, though. I mean, Legacy was fast, so that was kind of cool to see. Really fast.
Yeah. John Hunter leading laps.
Yeah, that was, I think, kind of out of nowhere, I feel like, as Jimmy was partying in Le Mans. Did you see his radio interview?
Jimmy Jam.
I love that. That's so funny.
Like most people, I have also never met Jimmy Jam.
You haven't?
No.
Oh.
I've met Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, right.
But I've never met that guy. I've never met that guy. So, I've been around him, but just never in that environment.
Dale replied to a video of it, and he's like, I told y'all Jimmy was fun.
Yep. Yeah, Dale's been saying it for years.
Yeah. So I feel like if there's one guy that is able to do that at this point in his career, I think he's the guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and he's racing this weekend. Double duty.
He is.
Yeah.
Justin Marks in the truck race.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Are you helping spot or pitching in or anything, or are you just going to watch from afar?
No, they don't want me. No, I'm just going to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Nope.
But yeah, Toyotas were fast still. Shocker.
Yep.
Bell had an interesting strategy play we can talk about in a little bit. But how was your weekend? How did you feel? Because you guys ended up with a good finish. But from start to finish, do you guys feel like your process of finding speed or showing to the track with speed is getting better?
It was. The one car seemed to be a couple steps better. We were a little different than our teammates, and it seemed to work. So that was good. I mean, we're trying. Like we had the Indy test a few weeks ago, and we feel like there was good productive laps. Like there was a lot of laps that I could not make speed at Indy, but then found some things that worked better. So there wasn't a fly flying around me. I mean, this thing is aggressive.
Oh, there's 2 of them now.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I don't think we've ever had flies out here.
We haven't.
No.
I mean, I'm kind of.
They're dive bombing
they're
us.
diving to get a duck.
Jeez.
I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't know what that was. Horsefly, maybe.
Yeah. Look big.
Yeah, they are.
Exterminator was just here. I know it's hard to believe it, but he really was. I just got the invoice.
Doing this or
Yeah.
at your house?
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Oh, 2 bills, 2 invoices.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Inside and out.
Okay.
The word de-webbed was used a lot in the notes.
I bet.
He wrote me de-webbed. De-webbed
Yeah.
was a lot.
Did he go in that back area right
No.
there? Okay.
No, he
yeah.
didn't go in there.
That's not even
This is the focus, and
Okay.
and then out there.
good.
I am trying out here,
I can tell.
but it's not sealed up.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah.
unsealed barn.
It is.
So, back to us. We're not getting, it with flies. I definitely felt like I had more grip, and I had a different feeling in the car than my teammates. So that's good. We can work that way for Chicagoland and other ovals coming up. So
Good. Yeah.
At the Blime car,
Blime.
I'm making that up. I mean, I feel like I've heard it, but
I think you're the only one that said it. You said it in your interview.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. Nobody at AB, nobody at Busch Light uses that term.
Yeah.
Like they'll loosely say Bapple.
Yeah.
I feel like Blime is good.
It doesn't roll off the tongue like
It
Bapple
doesn't.
does,
It
but
doesn't.
I mean, like Sublime, you can make that joke, but under the band, you don't know it?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
fine.
band?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
It's all right. After this round of Bapple, I would say Bapple is my favorite Busch Light flavor, but last year it was Blime. So once we can get our hands on some Blime, I will see if that's changed.
Yep.
But
We had it at the track this weekend. It's good.
I haven't seen it in stores
It's good.
around here.
Yeah. I can't attest to anything other than I had one after the race.
Okay. Good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we had it. It was a good toast after the race for a good day. 8th place.
Yep.
Had a shot at 5th. The strategy we had after not qualifying good was we went and grabbed points in stage 2. So that put us a little further back, but then we had better tires, so we ran long into stage 3. We didn't have to stretch fuel or anything. We just ran deeper than a lot of guys and had a tire advantage at the end. So it was nice to be passing cars, pass some on the restart when we had a tire advantage. When we were equal tires, we slotted in line and ran right where we were at. So, but yeah, it was it all worked out. No cautions at the end. Denny up there managing his lead, and Reddick and I were kind of making our way through the field. He went all the way to 2nd. We only got to 8th, but
I think you guys pitted the same lap.
We
Were you like waiting for him to pit, or were you guys
Nope.
planning on
that
going
was just
that lap?
both
Okay.
of us ran the optimal for our
Okay.
tire life. We were in the stalls nose to tail. So like as I stopped, if I'd have went deep, I'd have like he was sitting
really?
there. We were the only 2 cars on pit road, and I'm like,
Of course.
what are the chances?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because Pocono is like the only oval, I think, where you can pit and not go a lap
Not go
down like
lap
a road
down.
course. So
Yep.
that always adds some different stuff.
yeah. So that all worked out good. Good uneventful weekend for us. So
Seems like it.
Yep.
Yeah. They'll try to make it work, but
yeah, it was odd, like because he didn't save at the beginning of the run. So he ran.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably ran 20 laps or something, if I remember right, of just running hard, and then he started saving. So I don't know.
because I think he pitted with like 10 to go, maybe.
No, on the
12
last
to
lap.
go. Oh, it was the last lap.
Yeah, he made it to the white. He was coming around to
I
take the
thought
white
it
when
was-
he was out.
I thought it was earlier than that.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope. So
I'm sorry. I guess I was thinking when he lost the lead.
yeah.
It was like 9 or 10 to go ish.
Yep. Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Yeah, nice uneventful trip. Came in from California, so I know we're going out there this week, and I'm going to stay out between San Diego and Sonoma.
Nice.
Jordan and I are going to road trip up. We're going to go to Tijuana.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat lunch on Monday after San Diego in Mexico.
Sweet.
I'm that close. I'm like 45 minutes from eating in Mexico. I got to do it.
Yeah.
So
Just some tacos.
yeah.
I did want to ask you, I forgot to put it on the sheet, but you got to go to Stanford and meet Andrew Luck.
I did.
How was that? Do you know who Andrew Luck is?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I watched his whole time at the Colts. I didn't know him when he played at Stanford, but casual NFL watcher here and more of a Florida SEC, Big Ten, I guess more SEC is what I go to when I go to games, or which is very rare these days. But when I watch more Gator football, but then NFL, flip it on. It's on in the trailer pre-race or something when we're competing, unfortunately, against NFL in the fall. But remember him the whole time he played at the Colts, but not a fan. Never paid attention to anything he did. And he was awesome.
Yeah, he seems like a good dude.
Like he's made, and he told me off camera, he's like he's in such a cool spot in life because he's made everything he wanted to make, like money wise. But then he's getting to he wanted to go to work at Stanford and wanted to help the football operation and be a part of the school and live on campus. And he bleeds Stanford.
I can tell. Yeah, smart dude too.
Super smart. Came up with the idea on his own to ride his wife's e-bike with the kid basket.
That's what that was?
That was his wife's bike. That's how they cruise around. He's got a different one, but he rode that one there so that I could ride in it and brought me a helmet and everything.
That's funny.
He rode me around for an hour.
Hour?
Almost we went up in the tower.
Yeah.
We went and talked at a few different spots and they were filming us. But him and I was holding the GoPro, and then I finally just set it down, and we just were riding along, chatting.
Nice.
He definitely had the battery on though. I was like, "How much power assist you got back there?" He said it was helping him a lot.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
That campus looks nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to go back and just take it in again, just to see it. So,
did you see any of their facilities?
Yeah, we rode to every sporting field. We didn't go in any of them, but he just rode me up to each gate and went through the football offices, all the coaches' offices and stuff. And there was a high school group coming through that rode a bus from Texas.
Wow. To
come visit and see if any of the kids and the coaches hit it off and wanted to talk about going to school there and playing there. So that was cool to see a peek behind the scenes of high school kids wanting to play football for a university and how that recruitment stuff happens. It's not like racing.
Yeah.
So there's coaches and groups involved in getting kids in front of people like Andrew and the coaching staff there at Stanford. So very cool.
It's cool. Yeah. I didn't know you were doing that. I just saw the photos pop up and then I saw the video of you guys smashing the metal and then you putting on your little helmet and hopping in.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I think for Lauren, Emily, and I, we agree it was one of the coolest, I'd say the coolest trip her and I have ever done, just as going to promote the racetrack and going out to see somewhere that we've never been. It was everything you hope trips are. And then Andrew made it special.
Yeah.
He went above and beyond and spent time with us. So
that's cool.
That was cool.
Yeah. Anytime NASCAR does those media tour stuff, you never know what you're going to do, but that one's, that seemed cool.
Yeah.
I lived in that area for a few years and I never went over to Stanford, but I always like going to Sonoma.
Yep. Very cool. So went out to the track, drove some Kubotas around.
Nice.
It was a good time, good trip. And then flew in, SFO to Newark. That was a long flight.
Yeah.
And then drove out middle of the night to Pocono. So, yep. Luckily, Miss Terry got me, I'm going to tell on myself here, but she got me a room at the Villages right across the street from the track, which is some little cottages in the woods.
Yeah.
So I was able to just jog over to the track.
Nice.
It was nice. I didn't have to, I have to drive my rental car.
Yeah. So. Yeah, they have some gnarly hills once you get up to the bottom of the track.
It's got some elevation.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
What else? We already talked about the 11 winning, third in a row.
Yeah.
They're rolling. I mean, they're just not, they're not missing.
Yeah, they're not. And I feel like whenever they lack a little bit. The 45 is good, so it's like.
And the 45 was catching him, but
Yeah.
then he just managed it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you want to take people out to Kansas
Let's do it. Yeah.
before we talk about San Diego?
Yeah, I was at this trip.
You
Yeah.
were.
This was one of them.
You were one of the cameramen.
One of the cameramen. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all go see Trost Land Cattle, and we'll show you a peek behind the scenes of a little family operation. Hey guys, today we're standing here with Conrad at Trost Land Cattle in Concordia, Kansas. Now we had to get inside of the shed because it is windy outside.
Windy.
So thank you for letting us come in.
Absolutely my pleasure.
I can tell, I don't think you just put these clothes on. These are, you earned this dirt today.
Yes, I've been fighting with a planter today. We're getting started planting corn. We've got one running, have had for a couple of days, and now I'm getting the old one out of the shed and getting it fine-tuned, and we've got it pretty well running yesterday, but working some kinks out today. So that's why the fine patina on me today.
Patina. That's a new term for clothing. I
There
like
you
that.
go.
So we're in planting season
Yeah.
right now. How long will that go for, and what are we planting?
We'll plant corn up till about the 1st of May, and then we'll take a bunch of cows and calves to grass. We have to stop, break down, stop planting and spraying, and brand and vaccinate calves and get them hauled around and in their respective pastures. And then we go back to finish up the corn, and then we'll plant beans right until the end of May.
How big of an operation are we looking at? We pulled in off the road right here to the shed to get out of the wind, but how many acres, how many people? What are we looking at?
We've got 3 full-time employees, and then my son and I farm together in a loose knit partnership. And then some part-time help that we hire occasionally.
So planning now, and then you probably never get to go to NASCAR races.
I've had the opportunity a couple times, but no, don't ever seem to get time.
You need to come to like Daytona in February.
There you go.
Are you busy
We're
with calves?
That's when calvins are
Yep.
calvins hitting. We started about the 9th of February.
How much has this changed? Did y'all have this land before you? Did your dad, your family do it like farm here?
Okay, so
Trost name?
The Trost name actually, they immigrated from Germany, came over to Quebec, and then immigrated from Quebec down to southeast of Concordia, and bought a quarter section of ground from the railroad for about, I think it was around $7.40 an acre at the time.
A railroad coming out, and that was the lifeblood. That was the
absolutely.
reason anybody could be out here was the railroad.
Yep. Yeah.
So when they got outside of the 5 miles, you said then that was just you settled it.
All you had to do was settle on it, claim it, get it registered at the courthouse, and then you had to live on it and improve it basically for 5 years, and then it was yours.
Wow.
And so that's basically how everything west of the Mississippi was settled.
The next generation, who's that? Talk to me about that. Who's next?
Colby is just graduated from K-State about 5 years ago in a agronomy degree like I got 30 years ago, so 20 years ago, 25 years
From
ago.
K-State?
Yeah.
You as well?
Yeah, we're both K-State grads.
There wasn't any old stories of you there when he got there, was there?
No.
Or he didn't tell you?
No. So,
Everybody was, that's timed out.
there you
They
go.
forgot.
No, that's been burned out of my memory a long time ago. So no, it was fun. But no, he's in the partnership with me basically.
Now, would his shirt be as dirty as yours? Or as clean as mine?
He's got a lot newer tractor and planter, and he's been running it for a couple of days. So now it's just sitting behind hitting the auto steer button.
Yep.
So
Gotcha.
no, he works hard too. So,
Yep.
but he is cleaner today. So anyway,
Where's your beef going, you said?
and we actually sell them at a sale barn, and then another feedlot buys them basically, and they take them on to fat from there and into the harvest them, put them in the meat chain,
Yeah.
meat supply. So.
Gotcha. And then your row crops, where would somebody watching this maybe ever, what's the end product that your corn's going to?
So
or?
most of our corn will go to we have a local cooperative. It's a group of farmers that get together and basically collectively market their grain. And I actually happen to be on the board of that cooperative. Those products will then be sold on down the line of railroad. The beans will get crushed for oil, for cooking oil, and then the meal will go into hog operations if they're not shipped whole to places like China or the European Union. Corn will go west to feedlots to the western part of Kansas, Nebraska, Texas is quite actually it's the best place to feed cattle. It's got the driest weather, they're not standing in mud, those kind of things. And so a lot of the cattle go west, a lot of the corn goes west. And then what stays here the corn that stays around here will typically go into ethanol plants to create biofuels. And then, like you said, we go back to that co-product that There's syrup and dry distillers and wet distillers, and we feed what's called wet distillers in our feedlot rations and to our cows right now. So,
Did you ever imagine doing anything else?
I enrolled at K-State in honors chemical engineering, got accepted for that. I thought, I've always wanted to farm, but I'm going to have this to fall back on. Got there, I flunked Calc 1, and I'm like, you know what? If I want to be here 4 years, I'm paying for it myself. I'm going to do what I love to do. And so I actually made up my mind when I was back in my parents' driveway to go to K-State, that I was coming back here no matter what. And the good Lord's blessed that decision so far. Yep. So, and so we'll just continue to honor him in that. So
that's right. Well, I think that answers my next question, but why do you do this? Why do you keep growing? Why do you keep, you're working.
There you go.
You're not just pushing the auto steer button. You're not delegating it out. You're out working.
We grew up a very struggling farm when I was a kid, and we always looked at maybe bigger operations that were better financed, those kind of things. And we always dreamed about maybe having all that, and we've gotten to the point where we are probably that, maybe not in its truest form as far as, a line of brand new equipment or anything like that, but maybe economy of scale. And I love what I do. And nothing turns me on more than a blizzard coming and 200 heifers to calve, and just getting everybody ready, getting, bedded down, just the intensity of it. As I'm sure a race, what's it like before you take right before you take the green flag? I can only imagine coming around turn 4 and going, let's roll, I just can't imagine what that would be like, but that's what it is for me. It's just an intensity, and I'm a weird person too, in that I'm most comfortable in the center of the storm rather than outside the storm.
Same.
Put me in, coach, let's go, those kind of things. And so
you prepare for it, and then the adrenaline of going and executing it and the accomplishment when you do it right is what I live for. Yeah. And that can be racing or farming.
Yep.
Well, hey, and saying thank you for letting us come out here today and all you do growing your crops. Georgia Boot want to say thank you. So
all right, well,
you've got a well-worn-in pair, so we're going to give you a new pair of Georgia Boots.
All right, cool.
Hey, thanks for letting us come out today.
All right, appreciate it very much.
Again,
so good luck this
you.
weekend too. I hope you kick some ass. So
come to a race in August.
All right, well, I'll try. So
whenever your slow time is, let us know.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Big thanks to Georgia Boot and Trost Land Cattle for letting us come onto their farm and tell their story. What about San Diego, Ben? What are you thinking?
I jumped on iRacing last night, and I bought the track, and I was just doing some laps around it. And I'm by no means a professional, but that is hard. Like, I'm sure the bumps are realistic, the grip levels and stuff. I have no idea, but how has your preparation been? Because if I had to go in this weekend and drive a car on the track, I would be very nervous.
It's been frustrating. Just learning the track, I'll just be honest, was tough. It took me weeks to get it, and they were evolving this. They scanned the track. It's a third party that does it, and it's the same scan on iRacing as it is on all the OEM sims. So for GM, for us at Chevy, it's the same, they get the same base map from this company, whoever does it. And then they all put their tweaks on it of what they think the concrete's going to be like, and the fencing and the visuals and the sky and the water and the buildings. So iRacing looks different than Chevy Sim, and I've done both. Both have their pros and cons, I think. So I'm doing both, and we'll continue to do it before I fly out on this week. So when I first, I hit a couple walls head on because I was turning in the wrong way. In 8 and 13, they're two left-handers. I kept getting them confused. That was the last piece of it for me, was their that narrow Red Bull section after the right and left switchback, then the real narrow section, that left, which then opens way up. Right. And then you run a while. And then there's another one similar, but they're way different speeds on the other side. One, you have to really slow way down, and one's a lot faster. So I kept braking too much or not braking enough, and I was alternating. That was the final piece. Once that clicked, lap times came down and got consistent. But if I want to make lap time, I still hit the wall.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I still bend toe links constantly on there. So I got one more day to try to refine it. It's like Chicago was at the beginning. Very, I will say Chicago, because I had never done a street course, I got very confident on the sim, on iRacing and the Chevy sim, right before we went. And then I got there, and the fear factor of concrete, the concrete canyons really got me, and the bumps. So I have that in mind that like this is going to be rougher up and down. It's a longer track and there's not much room left to right. So definitely very aware that like the fear factor will be there. So I drive. It's either for me on the sim, it's either I drive for lap time or I drive with the fear factor of like I can't touch a wall and the lap time slows down with it. So there's guys that are seconds faster than me. And look, I know my two teammates are third. All three teammates are going to be really good in this environment. So I'm here to learn. And they probably have one or two mess ups in them. And on the third mess up, I'll probably pass them. So they only got 2 strikes, 2 mulligans.
Gotcha. Yeah. Have you talked to Shane or anything, what he thinks, or getting any tips, or have you gone to the sim with him?
Every day.
Every day?
Not to the sim every day.
Yeah.
We have different philosophies on all that, but I'm in the sim and I am calling Shane. I think he's probably about tired of me calling him, but I just have, as we're both have been, and really refining it this week, just asking him questions. But iRacing to Chevy sim is very different looking from a visual standpoint. So it's a bit, we have to keep reminding each other which sim we're talking about. So
right.
Yeah. Gonna learn a lot watching the truck race. Like you said, Justin Marks in there. Landon Lewis in the 45. I'm done truck racing for the year. So Landon's got it the rest of the year. He did good at St. Pete earlier in the year. So we'll see. I don't think he's a road racer by any means, but he's learning.
I think he ran some Trans Am stuff.
That doesn't make you a road racer.
Yeah.
He's still learning. So it's going to be cool to watch. Justin Marks in Spire Truck.
Yep.
Got a lot of Jimmy Jam. We'll see if Jimmy Jam or Jimmy Johnson shows up.
Yep.
It's got to be Jimmy Johnson.
I hope so. If he wins, maybe Jimmy Jam will come out
after
in the Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, looking forward to it,
Yeah.
but also know my place and know my ability and going to take my time to learn.
Have you talked to Kevin Magnuson at all?
I've not. I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
I've seen the videos of him looking at the Hail Melon car, but we have not aligned our schedules. So
Yeah. His dad ran a Cup race at Sonoma back in like 2011 or 12 and finished, I think, like 10th or 12th or something like that, and then just dipped. And that was the only thing he ran. But I that popped up on Twitter like last week, and I completely forgot about that. So,
do you want to take a stab at SVG's win margin?
I think
you wrote it down.
I said, how many minutes do you think he's going to win by?
I'm not entering, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to say
you're a lock for Shane.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you not?
I don't know.
I mean, unless he gets wrecked.
Isn't it a race?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I think he's finished first or second in every single road course race for the last like 8 races or something. Some stat like that.
My philosophy on road courses is that I go to victory lane with Trackhouse. So yeah, if any of us win, I'll be there.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. But to answer your question, I'm gonna go 9 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably just depends on how long the last run is.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a green white checkered.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
You watch any World Cup?
I have been. I'm not a big soccer guy, but I've been getting more into it. Over the weekend, watched the U.S. game for a little bit, and then I feel like they have games at like 3 or 4 time slots throughout the day I try to catch. But I feel like this is probably because I've paid attention the most this year. But I feel like the U.S. games are wild.
I've not watched.
Everybody's been pretty hype about it. Seems like
not everybody.
I think a lot of people are.
Okay.
If you're
I'm not.
You played soccer. You should care.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't. I would like to go to a match, but
yeah, they're can't remember what 2 teams are playing, but there's a game Sonoma weekend at Levi Stadium. Tickets are expensive.
Okay,
but yeah, I mean, in hindsight, it's not the U.S. playing, but in general for World Cup game, like they weren't awful. I think they were like 300-ish, but I think like the U.S. games are nuts.
You've got to buy bootcut jeans before you can go to another sporting event.
I don't know if bootcut jeans really fits with the soccer crowd.
You can leave them out here at the farm.
I do.
You just leave them out here and put them on for the pod.
I know I'm an imposter. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm an imposter. I'm working on it, but I will get bootcut at least so I can fake it a little bit easier.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's all I had, man.
That's all I got.
Okay.
I'm going to the next 4, so I'm going to be glued to your hip, so you
Wow.
know I'm there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Then you'll know what I'm doing. Just know, I'm going to have a camera in your face the entire time. You're not going to be able to look without seeing me staring you down.
It'll be a welcome sight. Not one that I'm very used to.
Wow. All right.
So, all right, let's wrap it up, man.
Let's do it.
Get out of here. All right. Thanks for checking out another episode of Ag to Asphalt, presented by Fresh from Florida and powered by Like a Farmer Media. Remember, episodes can be found every other Thursday on the Like a Farmer YouTube page and under Like a Farmer podcast, wherever you listen to your audio podcasts. We'll see you all in the next episode.